Hello and welcome back to Let's Play UnderRail Expedition with me, BringItDon. Don't let me forget to grab this pile of stuff here. There's a lot of ammunition in that pile. There's a very high chance I'll forget. A saber. It's a decorative saber with silver guard and handle. The blade is, typically for decorative weapons, completely blunt. The engravings depict complex intertwisting of sprawling, spiraling lines and angular electric arcs, rather chaotic. I wonder if that's supposed to be a reference to the layer blade in Warhammer 40,000. Because it does specifically say rather chaotic. The layer blade was a source of chaotic corruption, and the reason why Fulgrim fell to chaos. I wonder. Alright. Deck log A99. Record of all events of the day. 6:35. Strike Group Ceto arrives to port. Current strike group composition: Flagship Ceto, Directed Energy Destroyer, 2 Kupulin class shield boats, 2 Ichthyocentaur class corvettes, 7 Trireme class unmanned assault boats. Vessel moor starboard side to Pier 3 with standard mooring lines doubled. Water is calm, wavelength average, warm breeze southeast. Commodore addresses the Ceto's company, current mission briefing, adjustments to the watch schedule, shore leave, etc. Red Watch stands down, White Watch takes the deck. Senior Lieutenant Josh S. Carter has the deck. WNC, the breeze has stopped. WNC means. Vessel work starts for all hands. Commodore departs vessel. Security sweep conducted, all clear. Core maintenance crew boards vessel. Vessel resupplied. Complete vessel inspection completed. Full technical details logged by Chief Engineer Eric Sowell. No major issues detected. Maintenance crew departs vessel. White Watch stands down. Blue Watch takes the deck. Junior Lieutenant Port Supovitz has the deck. WNC, ANC. Commodore boards vessel. BCN3 news crew boards ship and interviews personnel. News crew departs vessel. Commodore departs vessel. Senior Staff Ensign Donald Oberman, that's a familiar name, has the deck. Light swell, south warm breeze from southeast. Blue Watch stands down, Red Watch takes the deck. Red Watch stands down, all night in. Okay, it just took us straight to the next day. Cool. Senior Lieutenant Josh S. Carter has the deck. Low moderate waves, length short. Cold wind, moderate. White Watch takes the deck. Commodore boards vessel. Intelligence Officer Captain David Jacobs of BCUN boards vessel. Officer meeting, analysis of recon data collected by many subs and crawler drones. Captain David Jacobs departs vessel. Commodore departs vessel. Junior Lieutenant Peter Supovitz has the deck. WNC, ANC. I still don't know what that means. White Watch stands down. Blue Watch takes the deck. Commodore boards vessel. A large civilian crowd gathers at the pier, taking pictures, talking to the crew, giving them gifts. Several seamen have had colored handkerchiefs tied to their wrists by women. Some were even given flowers. Lots of colors on the deck, mostly from thrown hollow orbs. Commodore departs vessel. The crowd disperses. Conducted inspection of all gifted items brought onto the vessel. All clear. Senior Staff Ensign Donald Oberman has the deck. WNC. Warm breeze from southeast. Blue Watch stands down. Red Watch takes the deck. 2 of the crew members got into a brawl with 4 patrons of the Guts of Super Steel Bar, inflicting light injuries to 3 of them while breaking the 4th one's nose. Witness testimonies do not agree on who started the fight. The seamen were assigned to extra duties for 3 days, or less in case of a premature start of Operation Charybdis, and have their shore leave time restricted. Red Watch stands down, all night in. Alright, Senior Lieutenant Josh S. Carter has the deck. Water calm, wavelength average, no air currents. White Watch takes the deck. Commodore boards vessel. Strike Group 4 Kiss arrived at core. Composition: 4 Castige carrier submarine, commanding officer Captain Benedict Heydrich. 2 Cupola? I don't know. Cupolin class shield boats, 14 trireme class unmanned assault boats, 5 Atlas class amphibious assault ships, 2 McCain class engineering ships. Captain Hydrick boards vessel, Captain Jacobs boards vessel. Officer meeting, analysis of fresh recon data, Operation Charybdis tactical planning, merging of the 2 strike groups. Junior Lieutenant Peter Supovitz has the deck, WNC, ANC. White Watch stands down, Blue Watch takes the deck. For those of you who don't know, this is actually somewhat accurate of a logbook on a ship, or really any sort of fire watch, including like the Marine Corps and Navy and stuff. If you're on watch, you log everything that happens, the time that it happens, and what happens in a book, so that if anything does happen that's significant, they can go back and see what was logged, maybe what led up to that, if the watch took appropriate action. It's for security for the most part, but also as evidence in case something does happen. So. Alright, Captain Hydrick and Captain Jacobs depart. Commodore issues an official announcement to the crew regarding the merging of Strike Group Ceto and Forcus. Is it Forcus or Forcis? I'm gonna say Forcus. That sounds ridiculous. Sounds like a eating utensil. Into the Mavros flotilla under his own command. The Commodore also announces tomorrow's tactical drill. Commodore departs vessel. Supplies from Strike Group Forcus brought onto vessel. Commodore boards vessel. Senior Staff Ensign Donald Oberman has the deck. Blue Watch stands down. Red Watch takes the deck. A giant rat has been spotted swimming near the vessel. Threat level minimal. No action necessary. Red Watch stands down. All night in. Alright, Commodore Coleus Mond has the deck. Low waves, short length, breeze, S White Watch takes the deck. Mavros flotilla departed from core. Course, south distance 15 kilometers. Destination coordinates X 45.703, Y 10.982. Cruising speed 40 kilometers per hour. Reached destination, low waves, moderate wind, cold northwest. All vessels in position, conducted holographic projection tests and combat AI simulations. Everything is in order, beginning tactical drill. Tactical drill finished, returning to core. Course north distance 15 kilometers, destination coordinates X 45.699, Y 10.970. Cruising speed 40 kilometers per hour, WNC, ANC. Mavros flotilla arrives to core port. Vessel moors starboard side to Pier 3 with standard mooring lines doubled. Junior Lieutenant Peter Supovitz has the deck. White Watch stands down. Blue Watch takes the deck. Commodore departs vessel. Forcus leaves core and heads for the Black Sea Strait, from where it will release recon mini-subs to perform reconnaissance deeper into the NFT territory. Commodore boards vessel. Senior Staff Ensign Donald Oberman has the deck. Blue Watch stands down. Red Watch takes the deck. Red Watch stands down. All night in. Several loud explosions were heard from the direction of the Black Sea Strait, southeast. Rough waves are hitting the pier and all docked vessels 3 to 4 meters in height, and large patches of cave ceiling have broken off and fallen into the water. Unable to establish communication with Forcus, port guard and all vessels are on high alert. White Watch takes the deck. Commodore Coleus Mond has the deck. Patrolling Trireme's video feed shows that the ceiling has collapsed at the Strait's shallowest point, approximately halfway between core and the entrance to the Black Sea. The Triremes are unable to advance further than this point due to the cave-in. Still unable to communicate with Forcus. No hostiles detected as yet. Captain Jacobs boards vessel. A task force consisting of 2 shield boats, 1 corvette, 5 triremes, and an engineering ship has been dispatched to the Strait. The task force reports that the Strait is impassable to sea traffic. The cave-in is severe and will require at least 3 to 4 days to clear according to early estimates. White Watch stands down. Blue Watch takes the deck. Second engineering ship has been dispatched to the Strait alongside 2 core engineering boats. Escort provided by 2 triremes. Engineer report. It appears that the explosives were planted deeply into the ceiling, approximately 60 to 70 meters deep, 1 every 5 meters, outlining a cuboid with a 20 square meter base and aforementioned height. A large amount of fallen rock was enough to block the Strait at its shallowest and narrowest point. However, hovering crawler drones as well as other aerial vehicles are able to fly over the obstacle. The extensive drilling and work necessary for this kind of precise demolition could neither not have been accomplished quickly nor furtively enough to remain undetected by our patrols. Therefore, it was most likely performed before the arrival of Strike Force Ceto to the core. The task force has searched the Strait up to the point of the cave-in and has found no clues as to Forcus' status. Senior Lieutenant Josh S. Carter has the deck. Blue Watch stands down. Red Watch takes the deck. Captain Jacobs departs vessel. Commodore addresses the crew. The combat phase of Operation Charybdis has officially begun. The Mavros flotilla will enter NFT territory and engage the enemy forces as soon as the Strait has been cleared. Watch schedule has been reverted to 4-4 rotations and combat readiness to be maintained at all times. Junior Lieutenant Peter Supovitz has the deck. Red Watch stands down. White Watch takes the deck. Senior Staff Ensign Donald Oberman has the deck. White Watch stands down. Blue Watch takes the deck. Commodore Coleus Mond has the deck. Water calm. Wavelength average. Warm breeze. No crew reports of enemy activity. Vessel is still immobile. White Watch takes the deck. An Atlas transporting Chemical Assault Team 2 has been sunk by a previously undiscovered NFT plasma artillery battery. The second Atlas has managed to continue with its mission without suffering any damage. An Ictio Centaur, I still don't know how Ictio Centaur, IC-17 escorted by the last Kupolin has been dispatched to eliminate this threat. White Watch stands down, Blue Watch takes the deck. IC-17 reports that the enemy battery has been neutralized, no friendly casualties. Chief Engineer Eric Sowell issued his final report regarding Ceto's status. After more than a week of virtually ceaseless repairs, he and his engineers have been conducting. Today he came to the bridge and informed me that without a completely new propulsion engine, Ceto will never be able to sail again. It appears that the spare materials and components we have been supplied with have proven insufficient, and that the damage was simply too great. I've granted the chief engineer and his team some much needed rest, as Ceto is now nothing more than a static artillery position. Blue Watch stands down, Red Watch takes the deck. Senior Lieutenant Josh S. Carter has the deck. Water calm, wavelength average, warm breeze, no new reports of enemy activity. Chemical Assault Team 1 reported that they have successfully deployed dispersion bots into the ventilation system of what we presume is NFT's military headquarters and exfiltrated the area safely. Red Watch stands down, White Watch takes the deck. Senior Staff Ensign Donald Oberman has the deck. Water calm, wavelength average, warm breeze, no new reports of enemy activity. White Watch stands down, Blue Watch takes the deck. Wow, that jumped forward, didn't it? Senior Lieutenant Donald Oberman has the deck. Today's my last day on Ceto. Junior Staff Ensign Misha Dragov, as the most senior officer, will be assuming command of the ship after my departure. The ship's crew will thus consist of only 5 men, most here on punishment. Ceto has been anchored in this spot since Operation Charybdis, and is in its current state more of an overglorified sentry post than a destroyer. Its engine has bought it a long time ago, so unless a tow vessel arrives, this spot will most likely be its final resting place. It's important to note that no NFT forces or personnel have been detected anywhere in the region after the operation took place. Only rogue remnants of the robotic units, the talking statues, have been sighted and neutralized, and only in the first 2 years following the operation. If the Admiralty has decided to abandon this vessel, then they should abandon it completely. Junior Staff Ensign Misha Dragov has the deck. Senior Lieutenant Donald Oberman departed vessel. He was picked up by BCUN Polyphemus. From this point onward, I, Junior Staff Ensign Misha Dragov, will be assuming command of the BCUN Ceto. Hoover shot a horned beast from the deck from around 300 meters away with a .339. Guess we're going to have a feast tonight. Dropped a piece of meat on my pants, had just washed them. Water is still calm, and no dead NFT soldiers have risen from the sea. A fight broke out moments ago between Horton and Smith. Smith slammed Horton in his gut before throwing a left hook and sending the poor guy to sleep. I won the bet. Seaman Jeff Horton signs in. Ted Smith can suck it. Okay. Under Navy Admiral Jeff Horton has the deck. I hereby announce that the Admiral himself, that is me, Fleet Colonel Smith, that is Sucker, Commodore Hoover, that is Johnny Boy, even Seaman Last Class Yuri, that ration-stealing son of a beast, have all been relieved from their duty in the Mavros region and will soon be picked up and returned home to Dis. Rejoice, Seaman. Fleet Colonel Ted Smith has the deck. Yeah, right. Your Admiral Assery, Commodore Hoover and I have invented a new game. Deck log underships. The rules are the same as in regular underships. It's just that we will be using Ceto's deck log to post shots. Daily. Hopefully this will give us some incentive to write something useful in the deck log. F6. Commodore Hoover just coming over to C. And miss. J10. He missed his boat. I miss women. Shut up, ration thief. We all do. Miss. A2. I wish Drogo was still around. He had a lot of imagination. Wrong day, moron. He's supposed to move to the timestamp to the next day. Who gives a crap? Miss. I9. I miss home. Miss. B7. Hit. There goes my carrier. I want a woman. Suck it, man. Woo! E5. Miss. F8. Miss. E5. Miss. You just tried that. C9. I didn't write that. It's that piece of crap Horton messing with the game again. When's the next leave? How long has it been? 3 months? 4? Longer? You mess with the GAM one more time, Horton, and I'll put one through your skull. I swear. Miss. E5. Supreme Emperor of Biocore Francis Gary has the deck. His Royal Majesty of Everything. Ted Smith died today of a heart attack, making me the only surviving crew member of BCU and Ceto. He's been under a lot of stress lately. He already kind of lost it when he blew Horton's brains out. He really lost it when Hoover decided to walk home 2 weeks ago. Can't blame him. Last leave we got was when Drogo left. The lucky bastard. Then they forgot about us. Well, off I go to piss on Horton's grave and shoot a horned beast for me, and Anna. Okay, well, that was fun. I do suspect that's supposed to be a reference to the Lair Blade. So the only people that know for sure are, who's the developers. Alright, so now time for the very long and slow trek back to our jet ski. With all of this money in our pockets. Crap, I gotta go this way. Actually, you know what? Taking one of these jet skis might be faster. Where was it at? It was in the next area, I think. Next time I just zip diagonal down here. I can skip a lot of loading screens. So a lot of that dialogue was repetitive, it was a little redundant, but added some lore to the area. That's always nice. I go that way. I don't think there's an exit. So I think I have to go... It's still slow, but it's faster than it would have been if I had gone the other way. It gives me time to sip my coffee, so... All's well that ends well. I don't think I'll have any trouble carrying this stuff on my jet ski because it has more engine power. Also, I need to figure out who I'm supposed to give that broken off spike to. We got off that statue next to the entrance to the Black Sea. Yeah, broken off spike, smooth and slippery to the touch. It says someone could probably inspect it. Or examine it, or whatever they said. So I'm wondering, my first thought is because it's some sort of mineral, right? Some sort of, I think someone in Foundry would be best to inspect it because they're a mining station. But I don't remember any scientists. The only scientist that was there I had locked up because she wanted to kill her husband. But there's also the guy, is it Quentin at SGS, who examined the bladelings. But the bladeling that I brought him, he might, I thought he was only, I thought he was a biologist. But I guess a bladeling was a lot of rock as well. Maybe he can still examine it. There we go. A little encumbered, but we're moving along nicely. Alright, so back to the camp. And I believe we're done in this whole region. But I never found the Citadel of Life, which is supposed to be right here. Let's go check it out real quick. That's possible. I guess it could be like under the water. It's a bunch of submarine ports. Yeah, I don't think we have access to it. Well, that's fun. I don't know, Cadmus Grimm seemed like an interesting character. I'm sad to have killed him, but I think it was worthwhile. See, I don't want to go, I don't want to go straight. I don't want to go diagonal this way. So I want to fight those pirates there. Because one of them has an EMP, and I'll feel like dealing with a jet ski with no charge in the middle of combat. This sounds frustrating. Oh, there they are. Alright, I'm gonna go around you guys. Don't worry about it. I wonder if these naval mines can hit me. So I don't see the protector up here. We'll check it out in a bit, make sure he's still standing. Also, I might be able to turn in the quest. We'll talk to Marcus about the camp defenses. Might say we're all good. Alright. Do some bartering. I can't afford all of this, that's fine. Just take that back and I will give you that instead. It's pretty close. Okay, good work, BringItDon. Anything we can do to boost our defenses will help save the lives of our sect troopers and our staff. However, I think we've done all we can regarding this island's security systems. Focus on your other assignments for now, BringItDon, and let me know if anything new comes up. There's a bonus waiting for you as well. Alright. Alright, well, let's barter. Have that. And that. Okay, cool. Made a little bit of money. Let's go grab the rest of the ammunition and then head back to like Core City and SGS and stuff. Well, hold on, let's check in with the dock. Plus I need to get back to SGS to drop off all my unique. Do need to resupply my bandages. I think I'm fine on the advanced health hypos for now. Alright, so let's take care of the rest of our inventory. Then in the next episode, we'll probably head towards Joint Security Headquarters. That'll be our priority. Then after that, it should update the quest. What does it say? Yeah. So that's, I guess that's all the defenses you can get. So the plasma turrets, the mines. I cannot move. That is no good. We'll be back for all this, so I can drop it off. Not a big deal. So I'll probably have to make a few stops in order to sell all of my ammunition. And that's okay. Take care of our crafting materials first. There's no unique items in this, is it? Nope. Just some rare stuff. Yeah, let's talk to Quentin while we're here. Because he's one of the few people that has been able to actually research stuff for us thus far. Alright, cool, yeah. Forgot something? Hey, Quentin, could you take a look at this for me? Show him the broken off spike. What is this? A pirate. Pyrite? But pyrite is gold colored, while this is... No, not pyrite. The fool's gold. But pirate, the devilishly handsome outlaw that sails the waterways on an eternal quest for fine booty. He looks at the spike, clearly confused. Wait. This? He raises it to eye level. This used to be a pirate? Yeah, the guy I broke this piece off had been fully solidified by what I think is some kind of psionic force. I see. I see what this is all about now. Well, psionics are always a possibility. So what do you reckon? He carefully inspects the sample. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of something you get as a result of pyrolysis. What is pyrolysis? Pyrolysis is a process of thermal composition of organic materials in an inert atmosphere, meaning it's either performed in a vacuum or by using inert gas instead of oxygen. If you thermally treat an organic carbon-based material in an inert atmosphere, the absence of reactive gases allows the material to undergo physical and chemical separation into different molecules. This is how you obtain things like biochar, for example. In the most extreme case of pyrolysis, called carbonization, the end result is mostly carbon. Looking at the sample you brought me here, I'd say that is precisely what happened to the man this used to be a part of. I am no geologist, but carbon allotropes, different forms in which an element can exist, produced naturally through high pressure, are things like diamond or graphite, the latter of which is formed in very thin, easily shearable layers. Here, the layers are fused together in an uneven fashion. That makes natural origin improbable. No. The more I think about it, the more I'm convinced this is just a strangely shaped piece of pyrolytic carbon, similar to graphite, but artificial and imperfect. To be honest, Quentin, I haven't expected such an extensive answer. I performed the procedure in the past, so I know a thing or two about it. But if I understood correctly, pyrolization only works in the absence of oxygen. This guy was carbonized in the middle of a cave. Then the acting psionic force you suspect of somehow did not involve oxygen. May I ask where you found this carbonized man? He struck a psi monolith with a mining pick. A psi monolith? I've heard about strange pillars holding great psionic powers within them. I've never seen one myself, however. This one's at the entrance to the Black Sea. A tall, angular, and brilliant structure whose presence warps perception. Difficult to describe. I can only imagine. You know, I wouldn't mind you telling me about these monoliths when you have the time. I seem to know quite a few things about them. More than I do, that is for certain. Sure. Now, where were we? Carbonization, yes. So apparently when he, the pirate, struck the monolith, he unleashed some kind of psionic force which carbonized him regardless of the surrounding atmosphere, most likely in an instant. Looking at the sample and basing my hypothesis on the things you've told me, that seems like the most plausible explanation. This does explain a few things. Thanks a lot, Quentin. Appreciate it. Anytime, BringItDon. You sure bring me interesting things to study. Was there anything else you needed from me? I don't think so, but we'll see. Nope, okay. Well, that was fun. So he was carbonized, but in an oxygenated atmosphere. Fascinating. So I wonder if there's anyone else we could... Do I still have it? Can I take it to other people? Nope. He took it. Oh wait. Yeah, I still have it, so maybe there's more people I can talk to about it. So let's keep my eyes peeled. Whenever I'm speaking to somebody, I like to exhaust all the dialogue options anyway. But I'll try to hit up some of the cities once we're done with the Black Sea. And bring it to some of the folks there. Is the spear here? What do I do with the spear? There it is. So I'm probably going to need that for the fetid marsh when I head back there. But next stop, the armory. Then we'll head back to... Actually, no, I'm going to call it here. Y'all don't need to watch this inventory management. I'm just going to jump around to some of the stations and sell some ammunition. Not super exciting stuff. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll head towards Joint Security Headquarters. And I don't think I'm missing anything. But as of right now, that's the plan. If it changes, you guys will see in the next episode. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.